The first bit of good news is they allowed double XP tokens to carry over from previous Call of Duties. Why is this not a thing that happens automatically at the launch of the game? I don't know. Better late than never, though. So good job, Treyarch. Good job. Seriously, that's great. Well, it looks like I was wrong, huh? It looks like I made an oopsie. I gave these guys praise. The day after the new update, and of course, they walk back the one thing I praised them on. The one thing I praised them on with this season. They have walked it back and have taken away the XP tokens that carried over from previous CODs. This was an accident. They'll patch this shit in a day. Anything that makes your experience too fun, oh, they're patching the absolute fuck out of that. But not just that, they managed to mess this up. They're so incompetent. I cannot believe how incompetent these people are at Activision Blizzard and all the dev teams. I am sorry. Maybe you're a talented individual working there. I need to just expose this, though. This is so incompetent, it's laughable. Not only did they walk back the XP tokens, they took those away. They took away the XP tokens that you've earned legitimately in Black Ops 6 in the Battle Pass. I'm not making that up. They have taken it back. But here's the thing. You can just go into Warzone and I think even zombies and activate these tokens. They didn't even take them away right. They're so bad at their fucking jobs. They can't even fuck us over right. I'm about to lose my mind. How are these people employed? These people are making six figures to make text that I can't fucking read and take away my XP tokens, but they can't even do that right. This Season 1 update for Black Ops 6, just Black Ops 6, has been a disaster. They've broken tons of things in the actual multiplayer component. No ETA on when those are going to get fixed, if they are going to get fixed before the holidays even. And they gave us 3 new crappy fucking maps. 3 new crappy fucking maps that don't do anything to change the actual experience. And they took away playlists that the community liked, like 10v10, like Stakeout 24/7, like Nuketown 24/7. Overall, it's been a colossal goat fuck! But that's not all. They've also messed up Warzone. Now, I'm not a Warzone channel, as you guys know. I'd rather teabag a live bear trap than play Call of Duty Warzone. However, I really think we need to talk about what they have actually done with Warzone. I'm gonna plug today's sponsor here. You're going to want to watch this if you continue to play Warzone, by the way, because the performance in Warzone is horrendous. Not to mention the lag. Not to mention the connection quality. Today's sponsor is going to help you out with that. Let's roll that footage. Today's video is sponsored by Exit Lag, and I've been using Exit Lag these past few weeks to really dial in my performance on Black Ops 6, specifically because I don't think Black Ops 6 is very optimized. I also think that a lot of the connections could get pretty wonky. Exit Lag just makes sure everything is running smoothly. You simply go to the website, create an account, download the software, and then Exit Lag does everything else for you just by clicking a few buttons on the actual app itself. It's very easy to use. You do not have to be a PC wizard by any means, and it helps specifically on Black Ops 6 with the optimization. It's not a very well optimized game, so for me, I love to use the just FPS boost feature, which turns off background Windows processes and all that stuff. Just make sure your system is giving its resources to the game you are currently playing. On top of that, I'm able to do network diagnostics so I can verify if it's my connection or Black Ops 6's. Usually it's Black Ops 6's. My connection's pretty good according to Exit Lag here. But if I were having issues or just wanted to take my connection to the next level, I could use Exit Lag's brilliant AI route optimization to improve your connection and give you the best ping possible. And right now, Exit Lag has some duo and squad plans. So if you're playing with one other buddy or you're playing with an entire squad, everyone can get additional savings and you all can experience the FPS boost, network analyzer, traffic shaper, real-time optimization, etc. So, ExitLag's having a Black Friday sale, and if you use my link in the video description or pinned comments, it will apply another code to get an even bigger discount, or you can also use code BlameTruth at checkout for that discount as well. If you plan on playing it most of the year, definitely pick this up now. You're not going to want to miss it. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. Hopefully ExitLag can make Warzone not run like a complete turd if you do play that. Hopefully it will help with Black Ops 6 as well. I've seen reports from people like since this update on PC, Black Ops 6 performance has dipped. I haven't tested it too much. I played a little bit of zombies because that's like the only good thing in Black Ops 6 in my opinion. Played a little bit of that. Didn't notice too many issues, but I'll do some more testing as the days progress here. But let's actually cover what they have done to Warzone. I don't see how you people that play Warzone do it. I really don't. I have heard nothing but inconsistent, just garbage from Warzone since Modern Warfare 2, the OG, came out. And I've heard nothing but people complaining. I've heard nothing but people bitching and bringing up valid points from what I can see about why this game sucks, and yet it's still a big hit. It's mind-blowing how much they can fuck up, how incompetent they can be, and people still play it. We're going to cover that later after I cover everything they've done wrong. I just got through watching Tactical Brit's video about this Warzone integration and why it feels so bad. And from what I am gathering, and I'm going to show you some stuff from Reddit to really hammer home this point here in just a second. But from what I understand, they've been fixing incrementally Warzone this past like year or two or so. Raven and Sledgehammer both. They've been updating Warzone, providing hot fixes, providing quality of life updates. And yet, with this Black Ops 6 Warzone integration, whoever was in charge of it didn't account for those quality of life updates and those hot fixes and those things that make the game actually feel good. So, they've been working with that, and I guess they're just gonna piece them in as we go? I don't know. But essentially, we've taken one step forward, 10 steps back yet again. From what I am seeing, this is Warzone 2 all over again. A complete disaster. Everything from the audio, to the mouse input, to the character scaling, to mantling, to clunkiness is all messed up. It's sort of like they took a beta build of Black Ops 6 and built on that because people are saying that the movement feels like complete dick. And I'm sorry. Listen, I know I'm a COD YouTuber. I know I'm the COD father. I'm not downloading 300 gigabytes of this crap to play it and see how bad it is. I hate Battle Royale when it's good. If I played this, I'm liable to call the suicide hotline. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. So let's check out Reddit. These people have kind of done my job for me. Let's just cover what this trillion-dollar company has done. One of the top posts on the subreddit is just this: worst footstep audio in the history of Warzone. Change my mind. That classic meme. And we're going to come back to this. We're going to circle back to this by the end of this video. You're not going to believe what I have found. Oh my God. Let's continue though. This is one of the many threads on the subreddit here. One of the worst integration updates we have ever had. BO6 and MW3 guns feel like MW2 guns now because they nerfed attachments that helped with visual recoil. Omni movement feels clunky as hell. Mantling is slow as hell. There's new annoying ping audio or something, and just other random shit that we cannot turn off. Literally no footsteps audio. Minus 100 FPS. The performance, if we go back to the whole idea of like them just kind of making this without the hot fixes and updates and quality of life improvements, yeah, something has tanked the performance. Absolutely tanked it to embarrassing levels. Let's just read this string of comments here. This is the whole subreddit, by the way. I'm not cherry picking any of this. Anybody else feel like their aim is off on M&K? To start off, I've always played on M&K. I think it's more satisfying to use and just feels right for me. Ever since the new Warzone dropped, I've been finding it way harder than normal to hit shots. I am missing a crazy amount of shots on people. Now, I am not an aim god, but I can usually hit almost all my shots. Right now, I am finding it incredibly hard to track people moving even the slightest bit. And in multiplayer and in previous Warzones, I never really had this this issue. Anyone else experiencing this? This is one of those years where they overhaul everything, breaking what worked, only to fix it again next year. Buckle up, everyone. It's shaping up to be a rough year, but don't stress too much. Next year's COD will likely sort of fix the gameplay and mechanics, only for the following one to break it all over again. It's a never-ending cycle. Warzone 1 nailed so many things from the start. Downing a player came with a clear yellow text downed, a notification, and a distinct audio cue. Contracts were intuitive, with elevation indicators showing if tablets were above or below you, thanks to guiding arrows. These small but crucial features made the game feel seamless, yet somehow never returned in later versions. We love Warzone for what it was. Just give us that again. Stop the pattern of, and it keeps going on, but I'm going to go to the next one. This is by far the worst update in COD history. So basically, I lost 50% of my frames in one update because the game now is so heavily CPU bottlenecked. I used to get 120 to 130 FPS on the same settings, and my GPU was my limiting factor when it comes to frames. But now my GPU is just waiting for frames to show, and now the game is an eye-piercing slideshow. The game runs like shit on Xbox now, so it's also on console. I can't believe that Urzikstan looks way worse graphically now. It's blurry and pixelated, it just feels off. On Area 99, the gas makes the FPS drop. Random spots have massive FPS drops. When someone gets up close to you, the FPS drops. It runs awful. The dust is also extremely pixelated. I'm on Xbox Series X. This is insane. Here's another thread talking about issues. It's time to call it a day. Honestly, this is by far one of the worst integrations we have had. Hit registration is awful on BO6 guns. Omni movement feels terrible in Warzone versus BO6. Movement in general is clunky. The new plating mechanic is utterly awful. Can't replay half the time, and the animation is slow. Footsteps are trash. Remove them from the game entirely if you are unable to do it correctly. Wait a minute. I said I'd come back to footsteps, didn't I? Yeah, so apparently the footstep audio is completely broken in Warzone. But someone actually screenshotted this for me and sent it to me on Twitter. And you're not going to believe it. Let's just get into it. How did absolutely nobody point out during playtesting that footsteps literally do not exist? Apparently they do exist with that paid audio profile. Says Charlie Intel. Gonna set it up right now and let you guys know if this is true. You spend that money for us, thanks. Use the free trial, but setting this up required me to do a face and ear scan, but I'll report back in a few minutes. We gotta talk about why this shit actually works. Oh, the pay to win audio profile that I made a video on. Yeah. You can go into the settings, spend $20 extra for better audio, and get it in Warzone now. I seriously have never seen so much money in a company this incompetent. The fans of Call of Duty and Warzone both need to be studied in a lab. They have to have IQs in the double digits. There's no way they're reaching 100. There's no fucking way. I'm not trying to insult you if you play these games and enjoy them. Maybe you're just on drugs. Maybe you're high. Maybe you're actually an addict. You don't actually enjoy the game. You're just addicted. You know, there's a lot of people that are addicted to meth. Maybe they don't want to be. I imagine most people don't want to be, but they are. Maybe you're just really bad and the matchmaking coddles you and makes you think you're optic scump after 3 Red Bulls. I don't know. All I know is this. The Call of Duty community needs to be studied because they're fucking retarded. To play us out here, I think I'm just going to be playing zombies the rest of the year. I really do. Zombies is good. I've been enjoying my time on it. It's a little repetitive, but overall, I think it's nice. Terminus is a nice map. I'll be looking forward to the new map. But, zombies isn't enough to carry this whole franchise. Especially considering we get an actual proper zombies mode once every 3 years! Like, oh my god. Dude, this is a $1 trillion company. Trillion with a T. guys. T as in tits. T as in tank. T as in tart. T as in tetragrammaton. $1 trillion! And they continue to release this frat boy, beta male, fucking half-assed shit! And people continue to eat it up. What, like, I seriously want to know, how do I do something this poorly and continue to make money? This would be like me as a commentator having audio that randomly changed from me talking to Ron Jeremy farting in the fucking mic at random intervals. Or maybe it just goes pure static for like 2 minutes. Or maybe the gameplay just changes to Mandingo's giant flaccid penis. Like, who is in charge? Is there anyone in charge of this? Like, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too much going on. We're hiring too many people that don't know what they're doing. We have no direction. There's no structure. I don't know what is happening, but this is embarrassing. Between the Black Ops 6 Season 1 update, breaking stuff, taking away double XP tokens, even the ones earned in the Battle Pass, to Warzone getting butchered again, how many times do they have to do this before you guys realize I'm not up here saying this stuff just to hear myself fucking talk? Can we all get on the same page for once? Please. It's embarrassing. I'm out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I'm going to go clean the spit off of my pop filter. It's all over it. I'm serious. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.